A new LEGO store in Newton, right on the border of Watertown in the greater Boston area, has opened to the public called Bricks and Minifigs, ran by a man named Ken. I was told they opened on March 21st, 2026, and was greeted to a 2-hour waiting line from locals in the area. But it could have been even longer if they had current American TSA on duty. But Ken and his workers here are here to make a name for themselves and to build trust with the community of Newton, Watertown, Waltham, and just the other parts of the greater Boston area, brick by brick.
Now, this isn't the official LEGO store, but this is a store that sells official LEGOs. What's the business model behind it?
Sure. We're primarily buy-sell trade. That's our primary business model. So we'll take in used sets, used figures, used brick from the community, fix it up, turn it around, verify it, and sell it back to the community. We do sell new in box, just like you would get it at lego.com or any other retailer, but primarily we're selling that used product. And it allows us to have a very unique and differentiated line of product that we can offer that most retailers can't.
When I go to the LEGO store at the mall, there's some things that you'll find here that you won't find at that LEGO store specifically?
Yes, most of the stuff you find here you will not find at the LEGO store. So if you look at a LEGO store, they have a limited square footage and they're really focused on selling their latest released sets. So the first of the month, they'll put all their new sets out. It doesn't change a ton throughout that month until you get to the first of next month, and they're really concentrating on that month's new sets. Here we're concentrating on sets that could be anywhere from 25 years old to ones that were released a week or two ago.
For you though, what was the steps and the thought process that you had to want to, open a family-oriented franchise here in Newton?
First of all, it's really important for us to be in Newton. My family's lived in Newton for 25 years, and we love this community. We wanted to give a little bit of something back. I think for me, it was time to change things up in my life a little bit, in our family's sort of day to day. My wife grew up in a family business, and she loved being a part of it. And we decided it was something we wanted for our family as well. Over the course of the last year, we did our due diligence, did our research. We had heard about this franchise over the last few years and knew that it was growing and strong, and loved the idea that it was all run by local owners and local LEGO lovers. So there were really not many around. New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island have stores. There were none in Massachusetts, so we felt it was time. The Massachusetts LEGO community is fantastic, so we knew it could support a store like this. So we worked hard over the last year to acquire our inventory, to build out what we think is a beautiful store, and hire a great staff to make it an amazing shopping experience for the LEGO lovers of Greater Newton and Greater Boston.
So people can be a little bit hesitant when buying maybe a used or older set. My first thought that comes to mind is that, okay, maybe not all the pieces are there, but is there something else that LEGO collectors might be hesitant when trying to get a used or retired set that has gone through some hands?
Sure. I mean, the first hesitancy is that we ensure a set that we say is sealed is really sealed and hasn't been tampered with. We work pretty hard to make sure those seals are strong, but things happen. The next type of set we sell is a certified set. That's come either to us built or in the box in pieces. We take the time to verify all the pieces are there, they're the correct color, all the minifigs are there. We color sort it into bags so that it's still a great build experience, even though that set has been used before. And we back that up, right? So if you get home to do the build, because they're hand certified by humans, maybe there is a piece that's missing, you just let us know through our website or by calling us, reaching out over email. We'll make that right for you. Frankly, buying a used built set is an amazing value, as well as buying a certified set. You're going to get it for much less than you'd get out of a sealed box. But again, with a certified set, you're getting that great build experience. With the used set, take it apart, rebuild it. All the instructions are usually online. Some of ours come with instructions, but that's really a LEGO fan's dream.
And my next question too, you were talking about the figurines, is something I haven't seen. I haven't been to a LEGO store in a long time, but I remember never seeing them sell individual LEGO figurines from so many different franchises, so many different IPs, which is really cool. But I'm looking at some of the price of these, all right, $15, cool, I get that. Then you get some at the 130 range, because that's a whole set within itself. And I'm guessing there's obviously more to it than it's like, okay, this guy looks cool. Is there something more to it why some figurines is $130, some is $15, besides like the rarity of it? Is it more of an antique in a sense as well?
There's a couple things that have to do with it. I mean, it really does come down to the rarity and scarcity of it, but the minifigs are really for the collectors, right? So they either want to collect a full set of figs from a particular IP or a particular set, or they're missing a fig from a used set that they bought or a set that they found from their childhood. That's where we come in to fill it in. But as far as pricing goes, it's really what the market is bearing out. Higher priced ones are just more scarce. They either came in a single set. The single set is older, so those figs have been played with over time, broken or lost. They might have a rare piece that maybe a tiny feather that was only made, or antenna that was only made once for that fig, that's very small and easily lost. That really drives up the cost of them because it's so hard to source those parts. And once Lego stops making a part, if they don't have a need to make it again, they're not going to make it again. So you have to come to a retailer like Bricks and Minifigs to find those rare parts, that to make up those rare minifigs, and that's what drives up that price. It's just harder for us to find them in the community, you know, when we're buying them, and we're trying to just match the market rate of what they're selling for online.
Is there like a Lego set that you think should be manufactured, like an IP or a certain type of, like, I guess, industry that Lego should look into more, that like, oh, I'm just a big fan of this and I'd love to have a Lego set of this? Is there something that you've always had in mind?
I think the one thing I would look for is more sports-oriented stuff, especially in Boston. Yeah, especially in Boston. So they're big now on F1, FIFA. I'd love to see a partnership with NHL. I would love to build a Stanley Cup, an official one. So that would be my dream, is to see. I would love to see Lego partner with the NHL.
I think it'd be cool to make like Lego pieces for missing teeth as well. You have these little like white little dust things. Look like Charlie McAvoy when he got hit in the puck that one time.
Yeah, the swollen mouth. We're really excited to be just a few miles from the North American headquarters of Lego, so I'm really proud to be part of that, that community. But I think they run a great ship. When they see hot IP, you know, they've just released Pokemon, they released Zelda over the recent years. They're quick to get it.
Yeah, they're the number one toy in the world.
And they are the number one toy store in the world. They are the number one toy company in the world. So they seem to knock it out of the park every time they make a decision. So, and I'm super happy about that.
Bricks and Minifigs right here in Newton just opened up. I want to thank Ken for having me, inviting me over, and the rest of his workers, the rest of his company, the rest of his posse here, helping me out. This has been such a cool experience. If you're a collector, if you're a kid, if you're an adult, if you just want to see and just support a small business that still has your favorite stuff, Bricks and Minifigs is right here in Newton.